If you're watching this video, you're probably looking to learn how to access the Umbc Gl servers from a remote off-campus location. You might be a comp sci major, or you might just be someone who needs to access a data analysis program through Umbc subscription. Either way, we will provide you with a step-by-step guide for how to access the GL servers from both a Mac and a Windows computer. Here's a brief description of what a server is and what exactly it can do.
A server is a computer program or device that is used to transfer or access files or programs from other devices. By logging into a server, the user is able to access files that are not saved onto their personal computer. These files are saved on the server.
UMBC uses a server called the GL server. GL means General Labs Computing System. This particular server can be accessed while off campus. Students may want to access the server so they can use a program that is paid for by UMBC, such as SPSS, or simply to transfer files from their directory to the UMBC system.
Using the GL server is essentially like coming to the UMBC campus and using one of the computers in the computer labs. By using the server, you have access to everything the UMBC computers have access to.
Transferring files is another thing that can be done through the server. This is useful for comp sci students because large portions of code can be transferred from a personal directory to UMBC's professor's directory through the server. This is particularly useful because it allows the student to have the same access to programs the professor uses to run and grade the student's codes. Running your code through the program to make sure it is transferable is a way for you to check your work.
If none of that sounds like something you are trying to do, then you are watching the wrong video. For those of you wishing to continue, the following is a step-by-step guide for how to access and use the UMBC GL server. We will start with logging in through Windows.
To access the GL server from a Windows computer, you need to have access to the internet. Open your web browser and type in www.putty, that's P-U-T-T-Y.org. Click the available link that says you can download Putty here. Using Putty allows users to access the login screen for the GL server. There will be a list of Putty programs on the screen under the section Binaries. Click the first option, putty.exe. Doing so will begin downloading the Putty program onto your computer.
Once the Putty file is downloaded, open it in the Downloads folder. Just downloading it doesn't allow you to open the file. You will need to properly install it on your computer in order to open it. Clicking on the file in the Downloads folder should prompt a window to pop up. This will contain instructions for installation. Follow the prompts. Once installation is complete, you will see this screen.
The next part is logging into the server. Look for the hostname or IP address box and type in gl.umbc.edu. Next to the host name box will be a box labeled port. Ensure that the port number is 22. Click Open at the bottom of the box and the terminal will open as a new screen. This is the portal that will allow you to log into the UMBC server as you specifically.
You will use your UMBC login and password for this portion. You will be asked to insert your UMBC login. The system will verify that login and you will be asked to supply your password to the program. The cursor will not move when you enter your password, but it is still accepting all keystrokes. Once both are verified to match, you will be successfully logged into the UMBC GL server. Congratulations! You are now able to transfer files and access programs as long as you would like.
Next, we will give you step-by-step instructions for accessing the GL server using a MacBook or a Linux. For Mac users, access the Applications drop-down bar on your toolbar or through Finder. Find the Utilities folder and open it. Here you will find the terminal application. For Linux users, simply hold down the Control, Alt, and T keys at the same time. This will produce the option to run the terminal. Another method for accessing the terminal is just by right-clicking on the desktop.
Once you have clicked Terminal in the Utilities folder, type the command ssh your username at gl.umbc.edu. The username you use will be your UMBC login username. The terminal will then prompt you to insert your UMBC password. Once this is complete, you will have successfully accessed the GL server. Congratulations! You can now access programs and transfer files for as long as you would like.
That brings our video to a close. You should be able to successfully and remotely access the UMBC GL server through either a Mac or Windows computer after watching this step-by-step video. If not, don't worry. There's a pamphlet available with similar instructions that may be able to further help you. You can access the pamphlet in the ITE building office. We hope this video has been helpful.